How do you stop caring what others think of you? If that's even possible. Some of you will think that's not possible. You will always care what others think of you. And you are right. You will always care what others think of you naturally. You see, it's in our nature to be insecure and weak-minded. So what can be done? You can train. No, not this type of training. Just like you can physically train, you can mentally train. Your body isn't the only thing that's able to adapt to training. You can change your mindset if you work at it. I know, boo-hoo, it's not going to change on its own, but nothing in life is going to change on its own. Now you're wondering, how do I change my mindset? By throwing mental obstacles at it. You see, just like a workout, your mind needs to be challenged. Challenged with hard and difficult, uncomfortable things to do. What's hard for me might not be hard for you, and what's hard for you might not be hard for me. But it doesn't change what I said. You need to be challenged. If you don't like studying, but you know there's a point for you to study, then you need to do that. If you're overweight and you want to lose the weight, that's what you want, you need to do that. Sometimes doing things that you may not want to do at the moment, but that can bring you happiness later, are definitely worth it. Just because we don't get instant gratification now, doesn't mean that we're not supposed to be doing that thing. Sometimes physical training can merge with mental training. And it's amazing, because physical endeavors are hard for a reason. And sometimes the stopping point isn't so much your body, it's your mind. It's too hot, I feel tired, I don't feel like it, it's raining today. All these things are actually mental blocks. They're not even physical stops, right? The reason that you may not want to do something might be completely mental. And in that way, you're mentally training because you're still going to go do it. Here's an example. Let's say you want to go run, but it's pouring rain outside. Some people aren't going to go run, not because their body is unable to run, just because they don't feel like getting wet and dealing with wet shoes, and it's just like not a pretty day outside, right? If you go out and you run anyways, you're physically training, but you're also mentally training, because there was something that was no longer fun and enjoyable, but you knew by doing this thing now, it would get you to a place you want to be later. And that's part of mental training. The harder the thing is, the more things that you do that you don't want to do, the better you get at it. And when you're faced with more obstacles in life, you're able to overcome it because you have experience. You have a passion you want to do. I know a lot of us have passions, but we slowly give up on it. Why? Go do that thing. Are you afraid of getting judged? Do you care what other people think of you? Because if you do, and that's the reason why you're not doing the thing you want to do, then you're not living your life to its fullest potential. But chasing happiness and purpose is only as realistic as you make it. And the same goes for how much we care about other people and what they think of us. You're only going to care as much as you care. You might think something is embarrassing and something is a big deal, but it's not. It's only a big deal if it's a big deal to you. I'm certainly not going to start caring what people think about me, but there was a point where I did care about what people thought about me. It might be hard to believe, but I used to be shy, unconfident, and very, very insecure. But I slowly worked at it. I slowly started facing my fears and doing things that made me uncomfortable. And now I'm in a position where very few things actually bother me. And I'm able to be happier because I was able to release that thing that most people have, is caring about what other people think of them. I no longer have to worry about that. And I'd be lying if I told you I never ever care. There are a few times where I do feel a little embarrassed and that little bit of unhappiness starts to try to creep into my head. But 99% of the time, which is pretty good, I'm pretty happy in my life. I know simple things can make me very happy. That was the whole video. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. More videos to come. Dislike the video if it was bad. Doesn't really matter. All comments are welcomed. I do read through them. And here's one more thing, right? Right now, if you might be wondering, where are you? I'm at a beach. really pretty. And there's this little like small cliff, and I just did a small little jump into the water, and it was so fun. It was just like a little 1 foot jump. That made my day, just being able to do that into this beautiful, beautiful ocean with these beautiful fish. And there's like, you could see all these massive fish and like colored fish all around, because I'm on an island, and it's absolutely amazing. So hopefully that helps. Be happier, stop caring people think about you, try to challenge your mind. Those are the key takeaways from the video, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.